We started Power View and we completed two classes. Today's class is class 3 in the Power View. Today's class is class number 3. Right. What we are going to discuss in the class 3 is class 3 or class 4? Class 3. Okay, class 3. So we are going to discuss filters. Yesterday is class 3. Today is class 4. Today is class 4. We'll discuss continuation to filters in Power View. First few minutes, we'll discuss filters only. Mm. So yesterday we discussed how to filter the data on number columns first, and then what? Text columns. Today we'll see how to filter the data on date columns. Which columns? Date columns. Filtering the data on date data type column. So when you are filtering the data on date data type column, what kind of options are there? We'll discuss. When you are filtering the data on date data type column, how many subtypes are there? 5. For date data type column, we know that we have 5 subtypes. What are the 5 subtypes you have is basic, advanced, top N, and relative data. Fine, guys. So to discuss how to filter the data on date column, open Power BI Desktop, open Power BI Desktop, and load some tables first. Click on model view, click on blank report first, okay, and then go to model view. I mean, where now? Model view. Load some tables, click on get data Excel, and load EMP DPT managers tables. Along with EMP DPT manager table, I'll load orders table also. Click on load. Okay, guys. Now, when you go to orders table, we have order date column, right? Order date is what data type column? Date. So try to understand what is the minimum date you have here is. When you do ascending, I have data currently from where? 3rd January 2014. That is the minimum date. So we have data starting from 3rd January 2014, 2014. And what will be the maximum date you have in the date column? You can see when I sort in descending order, maximum date is what? 30 December 2017. 30 December 2017. Almost 4 years data is there. How many years? 4 years data is there. Now, sorry guys. Now go to report view. In the report view, when I take one card visual, when I go and drag the sales, how many years sales it will show? All the 4 years together it will show sales. 4 years. Now we are seeing all the 4 year sales together. Now I have some requirements here, guys. I'll open that filters one, Power View material. We have filters, right? There are some requirements on date column. So first, let's say I want to create one table visual. This time I'll create a table visual where I want to see the data only for 18th March 2014. Which date? Take an example. I'm taking one table visual for time being. In the table visual, I'm going to drag order date. Which one? Order date. And I'm going to drag the sales, guys. So when I drag the, see, before you drag sales, you can see when you drag the order date, it is splitting the order date column into year, quarter, month, and day. It's not giving the only date. It is giving like this. So I don't like this. So why it is splitting in tomorrow's class, you'll understand. When you go to order date, it is not showing order date wise data. It is showing what? Date hierarchy. In tomorrow's class, you guys will understand what is the date hierarchy. Why it is when you drag order date column, why it is splitting year, quarter, month, and day. All that you will understand tomorrow. Now I don't want date hierarchy. I want what? Order date. When I select order date, does it change to date format now? Yes. I want to see date wise sales. What you need to see? Sales. Now it is showing starting from 3rd January till where? Um, so you can see data till, if you still scroll down, you can see data till 2017, guys. Till where? 2017. But I want to see only the sales values for order date equal to one particular date. So what is the date? Only one date I want to see is 18th March 2014. How to show 18th March 2014 data here is we need to go and apply what? Filters. Go to filters, order date. You are not able to do it in basic. Even though it is equal to condition, I have more values here. And the more values going and looking for our particular value will take time. What is the value you need to look at here is 18th of March 2014. Scrolling down where it is available, searching it will take up. So instead of that, I'll go with what? Advanced. I can choose what is, go and select the date. I can select 18th March. See here, either we can type the date here, type it, or choose from the calendar. Choose from the calendar. You click on this. When I click on up arrow, I'm going to previous month. I'm going to what? Previous month. I want to go to almost 2014, 1 month back like this. It will take a lot of time. Hmm? How to go? Click on this particular area one more time. When I click on this particular area one more time, just observe. Now you can go to what? Previous year. Which year I need to go? 14. Which month? March. Which date? 18. I select 18th March 2014. Click on what? On the day you are seeing the data. Okay. 18th March. What is the sum of sales? You are able to see it. Okay. So now just go and clear the filter again. Go and clear the filter again. When I clear the filter again, when I clear the filter again, I'm back like this. Now, next visual is create a visual to show order date and sum of sales where it is not equal to what? 18th March 2014. So except that 18th March 2014, remaining all data I need to see here. Remaining all the data I need to see. Except that how to see remaining all data? Go to again filters this time. Order date. Advanced is not that date. Again, I'll click on this particular area. I'll go to 2014 and I'll select March month 18. When I select is not 18th March, except the date, remaining all days data you can see. Okay, leave it about it. Next one is, let's say I want to, now currently you are showing starting from 3rd June. I clear the filter again, guys. I clear the filter again. Now you are showing all the order dates and all the sales. Now client is telling that I don't want to see the data starting from 3rd January here. Starting date I need to see is 1st January 2017. 1st January 2017 till end. Till where? And how to show the data starting from 1st January 2017 till end? Go to order date filters, basic or advanced. Advanced, which option? You can choose is after. When you choose is after, what is the date you need to pass? Hmm? Is after means you need to pass what? Before day. You want data from where? So I need to pass what? 31st December. Either you can choose from the calendar. Go to the calendar. I want to choose December 31st. Is after this date is what? 1st January 2017. It will show till where? End. Till end. So instead of choosing is after, I can choose what? Is on or after also. When I choose is on or after, I want the data from 1st January 2017. What is the date you need to pass when I choose is on or after means? 1st January 2017. Go here, go to next month, 1st January, and click on apply filter. Is it showing from 1st January? Why? Because on or after. Let's say now I want to see end date in this visual. Currently, the end date will be what? It will be till 2017, guys. Till where? You can go and see in the visual. End date will be 2030 December 2017. What happens here? Just a second, guys. Uh, End date will be, you have end date till 30 December 2017. But I don't want to see the data till 2017. So end date I want to see is 31 December 2016. Now you are seeing 2017 data also. I don't want, what is the last date you have is 30 December. I don't want till 30 December. I want till 31st December 2016 only. I want the data starting till this date. Starting date, I don't bother what is, but end date it should be there till here only. So then what you need to do? Go to filters, this time advanced again. This time is before or equal to. When you choose is before, what is the date you will pass here? 1st January 2017. Before this date is what? 31st December 2016. Till this date it will show. Instead of is before, I can even choose what? Is on or before. Is on or before means what is the date you need to pass? 31st December 2016. I can just go here. We can pass, go to 2016 year, December 31st. When I click on apply, what will be the end date you will have now means? The end date will be what? 31st December 2016. You can scroll down and you can see what is the end date? 31st December 2006. Okay, that is how you can show it. Self-explanatory options is not after, on or after, is before, is on or before. You have something called what? Is blank, is not blank. Sometimes date values will have blank values. Take an example. I'm creating another visual. Employee name and height date. What I'm going to drag here? You're going to drag employee name column. You're going to drag what? Height date. When you drag the height date, it was split into how many columns? 4 columns. I want to make it one column. How to make it one column? Go to height date. It is showing date hierarchy. You'll understand what is this hierarchy. You need to convert it to what? Height date. When I convert it to height date, does it convert it into date here? Yes. Now my requirement is, okay, sorry. There will be one separate table uh, where we have height dates as blank values. Let's bring one new table now. Click on get data, Excel. There is one new table in the same EMPD EPT. The table name you have is job blank table. Which table? Job blank table. In the height date is having what value? Null value. I'm just bringing one another table. Take one table visual. Go on. This time I'm creating the visual using a table called what? Job blank. Go and drag employee name and what? Height date. And change this to what? Height date. Now you go and see there is Sunil whose height date is blank. I want to see only the employees whose height date is blank here. How to show only the employees whose height date is blank here? I need to filter the data based on what? Height date, basic or advanced? Advanced, which one is blank? When I click on apply, who is the employee have height date blank? Sunil. I want to show employees who is having height date. Who is having what? How to show the employees who is having height date is not blank. Is not, height date is not blank. When I select height date is not blank, when I click on apply, you can see only the employees who have height dates. Whenever we want to filter the data based on blanks, you can filter it. Now take an example. I want to show the data in this visual starting from the 1st December 2016. Starting date is what? 1st December 2016. Ending date is what? 31st December 2016. I want to show start date from here, end date till here. So how to show start date and end date till here? You need to go to advanced filter and we need to choose which option? Is on or after? What is the start date? 1st December. 1st December 2016. What is the end date? Now you need to select is on or before. What will be the end date? 31st December 2016. You write two conditions, right? You tell me under or so okay. Is on or after? Here is on or before? Is on or before? You need to choose under or. A single date value need to satisfy any one condition or both conditions. Both conditions. Both conditions means what? And what? Both conditions means what? And when I go with or, when I click on apply, you don't get expected result. You need to go with what? And apply. What is the start date you are getting? Sorry, guys. Here you need to select 16. Which year I want? December 2016. Go to December 1st, 2016. Starting from where? 1st December 2016 to 31st December 2016. What is the start date you are getting? 1st December 2016. What is the end date? 31st December. And here, when you write two conditions, a record need to satisfy both the conditions. Then only you need to show it. You need to go with what? And okay, so these are the simple options. You shown it. Now I need to show top 5 days where we have more sales. You have order date, you have sales. But I need to now you are showing how many order dates is this order date column have 1237 values. 1237 sales values you are seeing. But I need to see only top five out of them. What I need to see? Top 5 days based on sales. Now you need to go to where? Order date. You need to choose which one filtering. Top and top how many values? 5 based on which value? Sales. Go and drag what? Sales. Click on apply. What are the top 5 days? You can see it. These are the top 5 days. You can sort the data here based on sales value also. Top one, top two, top three like this. I can go here sort by sum of sales. Top first day highest sales you have is what? 18th March, 2nd October, second highest, third highest, fourth highest, and fifth highest. Top five sales you are able to see. Like this, simple guys. So these are simple, basic, advanced, and what? Top end. Next two more you have is what? Relative date and relative time. Relative date and relative time. So these two are a different category of filters, which is available on only date column. First, let me write what this relative date and relative time filters will do. Relative date and relative time filters, relative date and relative time will apply the filters. Relative date and relative time will write the filters based on the system date. Based on what? System date dynamically. Right? One point. Whenever we need to filter the data based on system date, whenever we need to filter the data, we need to what? Filter the data based on what? System date. Based on system date dynamically. Dynamically, then we will use what? Relative date and relative time filters. Relative date and relative time filters. Read the point. Whenever filter the data based on the system date dynamically, then we need to use relative date and relative time filters. What is the meaning is, let's say my client is asking to create one card visual. In the card visual, client is asking to show the sales. I want to show in last 3 days how much sales we have. What I need to show? Last 3 days sales. Last 3 days sales based on what? System date. Or else I have a table visual here. Currently you have, let's clear it. You have all the order dates and you have what? All the sales, all the order dates and all the sales. Delete it, guys. One more time, recreate it. Go and take one table visual. Go and drag order date. If you want to change it to date format, go here and click on order date. It will change it to date format. Order date wise, what I need? Sales. My requirement is now you are showing all the order dates and what? All the sales. I don't want to see all the order dates and all the sales. What I need to see here is I want to see only last 3 days sales. How much? Last 3 days, their sales value based on what? System date. What is the last 3 days for us? 17, 16, 15. This 3 days sales only I need to see. When I'm in 30, April 30, I need to see what data? 27, 28, 29. 27, 28, 29. How to show last 3 days data in the visual? We'll see now. How to show last 3 days data based on system date is. So if you want, you can show like this. Last 3 days in the advanced filtering, you can write is on or after 3 days. You can select, you can write, but it's a static condition. This condition will not change based on the system date. Based on the system date. Let's say when I write on or after last 3 days means, what is the date today? 18th, right? Last 3 days means 15th April. and on or before, and you can pass today's 17. So it will show last 3 days data. Leave it about today. Last 3 days from yesterday. So what are the last 3 days? 15, 16, 17. When I select on or after this date, on or before this date, when you choose and, how many days data it will show? 3 days. Why it is not showing the 3 days data? We have data till 2017 only. In this visual, you have data till what? 2017. Leave it about it. So it will show 3 days data. If you have data, it will show how many days data? Is this condition dynamically changed based on the system date? It is a static condition now. Static condition. But requirement is this condition need to dynamically change when the system date changes. When I'm in today, I want to show what? 15, 16, 17. When I'm on what? 23rd, I need to show what? 20, 21, 22. When I'm on 30, I need to show what? 27, 28, 29. It should dynamically change. When it dynamically need to change, where you need to apply the filter? Relative date. There are option is in the last what? You need to pass the number 3. There is something called what? 3 days. When I click on last 3 days, it will show last 3 days data. So you ask to include today. What? Including today last 3 days. Including today 3 days means 18, 17, 16. If you exclude from yesterday 3 days, from yesterday 3 days, 17, 16, 15. So why it is not showing the data means table don't have. If table is there, it will show it or not. Yes, it will show it. If you want to curious to understand, change the system date. Then you can, result will change. What will change? Result will change. This will write the condition based on what? System date only. So go to the back date till 2017. You change the system date to what? To 2017. Then this table will show the data or not? Yes, sir. When you change the system date to, just imagine in the place of 2025, you have what? 2017. 2017. Will the visual show the data? Yes, we have the data, right? You change it and try it. You can see how many days you can see? 3 days. So like this, you can pass one number. We can choose the time period, guys. First time period you have is what? Days. Start from top. Days. Second one, weeks. Let's say I write is in the last 1 week. Last 1 week when I click on apply, what is the date it is giving? 11 to 17. Go here. Last 1 week means last 7 days it will give. What it will give? Last 1 week means last 7 days. Last 7 days. When you want to show last 7 days, you can show it. It's in the last 1 week means last 7 days. Okay. So instead of weeks, last 7 days, you can choose include today or exclude today. When you include today, what is the last 7 days? 12 to 18. Last 7 days. When you exclude today, 17 till 11. 11 till 17. Last 7 days. From yesterday. From yesterday, last 7 days. That is week. Instead of week, there is calendar week. Which one? Calendar week. Calendar week means last Sunday to last Saturday. Last Sunday to last Saturday. When I go here, last Sunday to last Saturday is what? Last Sunday is what? 13. Sorry, guys. This is the current Sunday to current Saturday. Current week it is. This is what? Current week. Last week, 6 to 12. It is showing what? 6 to. You choose what? Is in the last week? Last calendar week. What is the difference between this week and calendar week? This week means last 7 days. Calendar week means last Sunday to Saturday. Last Sunday to, what is the last Sunday for us? What is the last Saturday for us? What is the, is in the next, let's say in the place of is in the last, you have is in the next. Just imagine. Is in the next 1 week. What is the dates? 22, 26. So here, if you go here, you have an option called what? Is in the next one calendar week. Next one calendar week is what? 22, 26. Next Sunday to next Saturday. Next Sunday to next Saturday. Go with is in the last only. Okay, we understand 1 week and one calendar week. You have 1 month. What I choose now is in the 1 month. When I click on 1 month, including today. So 1 month means one day after today's date in the last month. When I click on apply, what is the one day after today's date in the last month? 19th of March till where? Today. 18th April till today. 1 month. One day after today's date, So when I go and select is in the last one calendar month, okay, you complete 1 month. Is in the last one calendar months. Which month it will show? What is the current calendar month? April. What is the last calendar month? March. It is showing March data. 1st March 2025 to 31st March. So is in the last one calendar month. Based on which date? System date. Now you have, instead of calendar month, you have what? Year. When I click on apply, is in the last 1 year. So 1 year means 1 day after today's date in the last year. What is the 1 day after today's date in the last year? 19th April 2024 to till today. 1 day after today's date in the last year till today is last 1 year. Instead of last 1 year, you have what? Calendar year. When I click on apply, what is the last one calendar year? 1st January 2024 to 31st December 2024. Current calendar is what? 2025. If you select is in the next one calendar year, what is the next calendar year when I click on apply? 2026. 2026. Simple guys. So simple options you have is in the last. You have options: days, weeks, calendar weeks, months, calendar months, days, calendar years, calendar years. Self-explanatory options. And after is in this last, you have what? Is in this. When I select is in this day, what data it will show when I click on apply filter? Is in this day. Is in this day. What data it will show when I click on apply?
18th.
I'm selecting is. I'm going to order date. I'm going to order date. I'm going to filter here, guys. I'm just going to order date. I'm going to write what is the visual it converted. Go and change it to table. What happens here? Okay. Okay. So what I'm doing, order date. I'm choosing relative date filtering. I'm choosing is in this what day? Is in this day means it will show today data. It will show what? Today. If you have data, it will show today's date and their sales. Next one is in this week. This week is what? This week will start from 13 to 19. This week is what? 13 to 19. Is in this month. Which month data? Complete April data. Next is in this year. Complete 2025 data this year. In the same way, you have what is in the next. Here also same values. Next means future dates. Next means future dates. Next 3 days data, next week data, next calendar. When you will have future data in the tables. So let's take an example. You have a ship date column. Ship date column, will you have future dates or not? Future dates will be there. When you place an order today, they'll give the ship date as future date. Ship date as what? Future date. So whenever you have some data, future date data, we can go and use these options like what is in the next. Okay, instead of relative date, you have what? Relative time. In the relative time, same options you have, you can pass the number, but this time I can choose what? Minutes and hours. Make sure you need to have a column with date and time data type. What data type you need to have? Date type. When you have a date time, then only it will, these options will work. Generally, we will use relative time rarely. Again, this relative time also right filter condition based on what? System date only. When I select is in the last 6 hours, what it will give? It will give last 6 hours data based on what? System date. Roughly from what time you will get is, now currently it is 8 o'clock. 6 hours back, 2 o'clock. From 2 o'clock till 8 o'clock, what data is there, it will show. But you need to have a column with what? Date time. Date time. Simple options. Okay, that is about relative date and relative time. Generally, we don't use relative time. We use what? Relative date. Right. So you guys tell me, I want to create one card visual. I want to show quantity. When I open this card visual, every time I need to see today how much quantity we sold. If I open on 18th of April, I need to see only today data. If I open on 23rd of April, I need to see what data? 23rd data. When I open on 29th, I need to see 29th how much quantity we sold. It should be dynamic. I want to show today's data. How to show it? You tell me. How to show the uh, how to show this is go to where? Filter, drag which column? Order date. I want to show quantity sold for the orders which was placed today. How to show? Go to filters, advanced, not advanced. Relative date filters. Go to what?
Relative
You
date
want
function.
it dynamically change. See, if you go to advanced filter, if you write is, you can choose today's data. 18, when I click on apply, it will always show what? 18th of April data only. Tomorrow when date changes, 23rd, it will not change. If it need to change, you need to go with which filter? Related date, you need to choose what? Is in this, you need to choose what? Day. When I click on apply, it is showing what day data? Today's day data. Tomorrow when the system date change, will it change? Means yes, it will change. Why? You write relative date here. Fine. That is about relative date and relative time filters. This is all about how to filter the data on here. We understand how to filter the data based on text columns, number columns, and what? Date columns. So we are done with filters by this time. And what is the next topic we have is you guys got an idea about basic, advanced, top end, relative date, relative time. When to go with and when to use which one you got. What is the next topic is? Next
Sorry,
topic is hierarchies and drill down visuals. Make a note
sorry,
of your
Samir.
questions.
Samir,
Yes,
Samir.
yes, yes,
No, no,
yes.
I'm
Yeah.
asking for Samir, sir. Samir, can you please unmute? Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Uh, Please make a note of the questions. I'll answer at the end. Others, please be on mute. Right, right, guys. Let's continue. That is about filters, guys. Next topic is I'll answer every question at the end. Hierarchies and drill down visuals. Hierarchies and drill down visuals is the topic. Important topic. So today, next few minutes, we'll talk about this hierarchies and drill down visuals. Tomorrow, complete 1 hour also, we'll talk about hierarchies and drill down visuals only. Today and tomorrow, we'll talk about this topic. Uh, One of the important topic, this hierarchies and drill down visuals. So before we start this topic, so let's start like this. Just imagine you have orders table. In the orders table, consider only few columns: category, subcategory, product name, and sales. Just imagine you have a category column. To explain this topic, I'm taking category column. I'm taking subcategory column. What is that? Second column, subcategory column. Third column, product name column. Product name column. And fourth column you have is sales column. What is the fourth column? These are the four columns available. So forget about remaining columns. You have other columns also. So before that, I want to explain one point. Take one table visual, drag the category. How many categories are there? Is three categories. What are the three categories? Furniture, office supplies, technology. Take another table visual, go and drag subcategory. Which one? Along with the category, go and drag subcategory. When I drag the subcategory, how many subcategories you will see is 17. Three categories have how many subcategories? 17. When I click on furniture, you are seeing only furniture related subcategories. When I click on office supplies, you will see 9. When I click on technology, another 4. So out of 17, furniture is having 4, office supplies having 9, technology having 4. When you do total, 17. What you need to understand is there is a parent-child relationship. Parent-child relationship. Under furniture, so bookcases, chairs, furnishing, tables, they will come only under what? Furniture. They don't come under another category. They have parent-child relationship. What relationship? Parent-child. So parent-child relationship means, so what you are getting under this, you are not supposed to get in another category. Another category. You tell me, I'll go and take region column here. Which column? I take another card visual, region. When I click on furniture, what are the regions you have? Central, East, South. When I click on technology, What are the regions? Does this two have parent-child relationship, category and region? No. Why you don't have? So I said that parent-child relationship means what subcategories you have under technology, they are not supposed to come under what? Another one. Mm. So here you have parent-child relationship, category and subcategory. You have parent-child. And take another table visual. In another table visual, go and drag the product name column. Which column? Now you are seeing all the product names, when I select any category, you can see corresponding categories. When I select any subcategory, you will see only corresponding products. Here, another point you need to remember is subcategory and product name also have parent-child relationship. What relationship? This also have parent-child relationship, guys. Parent-child relationship. Okay, that's fine. Now, okay, why I taken only this columns is category is a parent, category is child is what? Subcategory. When subcategory is a parent, that subcategory child is what? Product name and sales. Just imagine you have these four columns. From these four columns, what is the first information client will like to see in the visual? Okay, company provided these four columns to you and they asked to create some visuals, guys. What is the first visual you will create, or what is the first visual company will ask to create?
Category.
Huh? What is the first information client will like to see from this four columns?
Sales.
Category wise sales.
Before category wise sales, before category wise sales, overall sales. First, they would like to see before category wise sales. They would like to see what?
Sum of sales.
Overall sales. Take one card visual and go and drag the sales. You are seeing the sales. You are seeing the sales for how many categories? All three categories. All three categories. Okay. First, you show overall sales. After the overall sales, from these four columns, what is the next information client would like to see is create a visual to show category wise sales. Which one? Category wise sales. You see overall sales already. What is the overall? 2.3. Now they are asking to split this 2.3 into how many values? Three values. Why? Because three categories are there. They want to see which category we are getting more, which category we are getting less by splitting them. That three categories, how they are doing, they want to understand. So now you need to show category wise sales, right? I'll take one column chart. Don't bother about the visuals. Column chart, go and drag which column? Category. Category wise, what I need? Sales. I'll do some basic formatting here. Go to the format, go and enable the data labels. Now you can see add on border also. General effects, add the visual border and choose some color. Now, so which category is generating higher sales? Technology. Which one is generating least sales? Office supplies. When you sum these three numbers, how much you'll get? 2.3 million. Okay, we are able to see overall sales and we are able to see category wise sales also. After the overall sales, we are able to see category wise sales also. Then, okay, so once after this, what is the next visual client will ask you to show? Okay, you are able to show overall sales. You are able to show category wise sales. From these four columns, what is the next information? Okay, create a visual to show subcategory wise sales. Create a visual to show what? The next information client is asking is create a visual to show subcategory wise sales. How to show subcategory wise sales is go and take what? Another column chart. I'm going to take another column chart. In another column chart, I'll take the subcategory column this time and I'll drag the sales column. I'll copy format painter. I'll paste it. So you are showing all subcategory wise sales. Which subcategory is doing highest sales here? Phones. So when you sum all the sales numbers, what is the number you will get? 2.3 million. Which subcategory is doing highest sales or least sales? You are able to show it. Okay, once I show subcategory wise sales, okay, you are able to show category wise sales. You are able to show subcategory wise sales. What is the next information? Product name wise sales. No, guys. Tell me out of this four columns, after you show category wise sales, after you show subcategory wise sales, someone is telling we need to create product name wise sales. Most of the people, no.
No.
Then what? Okay, so just imagine I said you have four columns. Take one text box. Insert. I'll add one text box here. So I just keep it on the top every time going there. And what are the four columns you have? I said category, subcategory, product name, and sales. These are the 4 columns I have. I'm asking now, when I have these 4 columns, category, subcategory, product name, and sales, what are the visuals client will ask you to create from this? First, okay, you said overall sales. Then you said what? Category wise sales. Then you said what? Subcategory wise sales. Then what is the next information client would like to see from these 4 columns?
Region wise sales.
What is it? No,
Asking region by sale.
region. No, I am asking about only these columns, these 4 columns. Don't bring any other columns. From these 4 columns, what is the next information client want to see?
Product names.
Subcategory wise product name.
Product wise
No.
sales.
No. Not
Profit,
product name.
profit, I think, sir.
No, don't bring profit columns. I said that we have only these 4 columns: category, subcategory, product name, sales. Using these 4 columns only, I want to create the visuals. See, tomorrow, lot of people will do this mistake. When you go for an interview, they'll give these 4 columns. They'll ask you to create the visuals. Most of the people will create only 3 visuals and they will tell that I'm done. First visual they'll create is what? Category wise second visual, subcategory wise third visual, product wise sales. And they said I'm done with my analysis. 100% wrong.
Quarter or year wise sales in this 3.
I said that don't bring any other columns which are not there here. So here, if you see, just a second, guys. If you see, you are showing subcategory wise sales. How many subcategories you are showing? 17. When you sum all the sales values, what is the breakdown you'll get? 2.3 million. What is the breakdown you'll get? 2.3 million. So next, what they want to see is all the subcategories together, which subcategory is doing good, which subcategory is doing bad, and what is the breakdown of this number, you understand. Then what they need to understand is, they need to understand the breakdown of this 0.84 million. They want to see subcategory wise sales only for what? Technology. Technology is doing how much sales? 0.84. That 0.84, what are the subcategories are there? Which one is contributing more? Which one is contributing less? They want to see, guys. Once you show, or now you are showing all subcategories and what? All sales. Next, they want to see subcategory wise sales, where category equal to technology. Category equal to what? Technology. How to create this visual? Now, here you are showing all subcategories and all sales. But this time I don't want to show all subcategories, all sales. Take another page. Go and take the column chart. When I go and drag subcategory, when I drag sales, it will show all subcategories, all sales. Yes or no? But I don't want all subcategory format painter. I'll just use it up. I don't want all subcategories and all sales. I want only for what this time? Technology. Technology have how many subcategories? Technology have only 4. That 4 I need to show. How to show? Filters. Drag what? Which column? Category. Which category? Technology. Now you can see technology have 4 subcategories like phones, missions, accessories, copiers. When you add in technology, which one is doing highest? Phones. Which one is doing least? Copiers. When you sum this 4, what you will get? 0.84 million. Now we understand this 2.3 million, how you are getting subcategory wise. Now you understand 0.4 million, 84 million, how you are getting subcategory wise sales. Tell me, guys, next, what is the visual? Okay, once after this, what is the next one? Next information. Furniture. You show only for technology, right? Next, they would like to see what for furniture. Next. Which one? Office supplies. Office supplies. So here each category, their subcategory wise sales they need to see. Okay. So same way, now you created one visual and you apply the filter for category called technology. Next you will create another visual. You will apply the filter for what? furniture. Then you will create another visual. You apply the filter for what? Office supplies. Office supplies. After this, what is the next visual from these 4 columns? Okay, you understand overall subcategory wise sales. You understand subcategory wise sales for technology. In technology, which subcategory is doing good or bad? In furniture, which subcategory is doing good or bad? And in office supplies, which subcategory is doing good or bad? You will understand this. So now, what is the next information now? Now I understand all about category, all about subcategory. Next, you can go to which level? Product. Next, they'll ask, create a visual to show product name wise sales. Which one? Product name wise? Product name wise sales. Go and create one visual now. I'll take another column chart. I'll go and drag the product name and I'll go and drag the sales. When I drag the product name and sales, it will show all the products and all the sales. By default, it will show what? Every product and every sales. So when you sum all the sales values, lot of products are there. When you sum all the sales values, what is the number you'll get? 2.3 million. Once you show product name by sales, what is the next information they would like to see from these 4 columns? Product name by sales for each category. Product name by what? Create a visual to show product name by sales. When you show product name by sales, you are showing breakdown for what number? 2.3 million. Now I want to show product name by for sales for only technology. Technology, how much? Then you want to show product name by sales for furniture. How much? 0.74 million breakdown. Then I want to show product name by sales for office supplies. 0.72 million breakdown I need to show. Product name by sales where 3 times. First time you need to show product name by sales where category equal to what? Technology. Second one, furniture. Third one, office supplies. Then, okay, you show overall products and sales. Then you understand technology, what products are there, or how much sales you are getting, which product is doing good in technology, which product is doing bad in technology, you understand. Then in furniture, which products are doing good and bad, you understand. In office supplies, which products are doing good and bad. So you guys tell me, after this visuals, what is the next visual client will like to see from these 4 columns? Product name by sales for each subcategory. This time what? Product name by sales. Create a visual to show product name by sales where subcategory equal to, what is that? Subcategory equal to, which one? Copiers. Then subcategory equal to what? Phones. Subcategory equal to copiers. Subcategory equal to phones. Subcategory equal to, like that, lot of subcategories are there. They'll ask us to create a product name by sales for 17 different subcategories. For what? For 17 different subcategories. For 17 different subcategories, how many visuals you will create? 17 visuals you need to create. See, most of the people, when they're given 4 columns, they'll create how many visuals? I said most of the people, only 3 visuals, and they said that my analysis is done. They will not hire you guys when you do like this. Using these 3 visuals, you will create around 30 visuals. See, this combination, how many visuals you'll get? 17. This combination, 3. This one, additional 1. This combination, another 3. This one, 1, 1. Go and count it. 1 plus 2, 5, 6, 9, 9 plus 17, 26 visuals. Just imagine with 3 columns, if you want to clearly understand this 4 columns data, you need to create how many visuals? 26 visuals. Once you create 26 visuals, then only you can understand in detail how categories are doing, how subcategories are doing, how products are doing.
Sir,
Right?
here we can also use drill through filters to connect page 1 to page 5 and all.
Wait, sir.
Okay, right.
Wait, sir. Wait, sir. Right. So here you no need to use drill through. If you know there is a topic called what? Hierarchies and drill down visuals, you can see everything in single visual. Let me tell you. So here, instead of creating above 26 visuals, above, see, to analyze this 4 columns, you are creating how many visuals? I said 26 visuals. Instead of creating about 26 visuals, above 26 visuals. If we can create one drill down visual, which one? One drill down visual, we can show all the above information in one visual. We can show all the above information in one visual. You don't need to create multiple visuals. So you can create only what? One drill down. In that one drill down itself, you can see what? All the 26 visuals information. That much powerful this drill down visuals are. In tomorrow's, so here, in order to create a drill down visual, we need to create hierarchies, guys. We need to create what? I'll write few points. I'm telling that you no need to go and create 26 visuals. You need to create only one visual. What is that visual? Drill down visual. That visual will show all the visuals data. To create the drill down visual, we need to create a hierarchy. To create which visual? Drill down visual. We need to create a hierarchy. Visual, we need a hierarchy. Create a hierarchy, we need to have related dimension columns in the table. Understand? To create a what? Hierarchy, we need related dimension columns in the table. We need related dimension columns in the where? Table. When you have the related dimension columns in the tables, then only we can create what? Hierarchy. When you create a hierarchy, with that hierarchy, you can create what? Drill down visuals. When you create the drill down visual, what is the advantage is you don't need to go and create dozens of visual. All that analysis you can do it in where? A single visual. In tomorrow's class, I don't have much time here today. I'll clearly show you practically. Starts with what are the related dimension columns we have. First, I'll figure out what? Related dimension columns. With that related dimension columns, I'll create what? Hierarchy. After creating hierarchy, I'll create what? Drill down visuals. I'll create a drill down visual so that you can understand in the drill down visual, you can see what? All the 26 visuals data. In single place, you can see it. How to see? We will see in tomorrow's class, guys. You guys have class tomorrow. We'll meet tomorrow and we'll discuss the same topic, hierarchies and drill down visuals in tomorrow's class. Let's go with the questions now.